in order to give the baby in her womb a father. The girl forcibly pushed her blind date down. 5 months later, she gave birth to a cute child for him, driven by a sense of responsibility. The man married the girl, but after the marriage, he realized how restless the girl was. As soon as the confinement period ended, she left the child with him, while she went out every day, dressing seductively. One day, unable to bear it anymore, he secretly followed her. When he walked into the bar holding the baby, he discovered his wife's promiscuous behavior. Back home, he angrily confronted her. At this point, the wife stopped pretending. She revealed everything, and mocked him as a fool. Her mocking voice echoed in the man's mind. In his fury, he pushed her hard. Perhaps it was the woman's deserved fate. She hit her head and died on the spot. At that moment, a drop of water fell onto the woman's face. He suddenly remembered that he had forgotten to turn off the water for the child's bath upstairs. He rushed upstairs in a hurry, but it was too late. The child drowned in the bathtub. He was eventually convicted of intentional murder and sent to prison. Years later, while undergoing surgery for appendicitis, he seized the opportunity to escape. In a supermarket, he took a boy hostage and demanded the boy's mother take him away. Along the way, he learned that the woman was a single mother, so he insisted on going to her home. The woman was anxious and didn't know his intentions, but worried about her son's safety. She passed by a police car without making a move, and took the man back to her home. Fortunately, the man didn't seem to want to harm them. The woman felt slightly relieved. However, a news report on TV announced that a murderer had escaped from prison. It was then that the woman realized the man in front of her was a fugitive murderer. Facing the report, the man simply said, the facts were not as they seemed. He told the mother and son not to be afraid. He would leave before nightfall. Noticing that he wasn't vicious, mother and son silently believed him. However, harboring a fugitive is a serious crime. To avoid getting them involved, the man, with the woman's consent, tied her up. He was very gentle, afraid of hurting her even slightly, and the woman could sense his care. She began to trust that he wouldn't hurt them. Later, under the watchful eyes of the mother and son, the man took out ingredients and started cooking dinner. After finishing, he first served a portion to the boy, then brought a portion to the woman. He carefully blew the food to cool it down, before feeding it to the woman. She didn't refuse. The boy, however, was quite surprised. He knew his mother hadn't interacted with men for many years after her divorce. It was a psychological issue, but now he could see no disgust on his mother's face. Late into the night, the man untied the woman's ropes. Due to frequent police patrols in the area, the woman invited the man to stay.